Yes, boys? Sasquatch. Buddy. Thanks very much for being here all night.
Good job, man.
He's crying.
I'd call details on quick.
Do you need a hug?
Do a flip.
I don't think you're pretty good. Are they really that good, guys? Are they good?
Get off the stage, man. We have Iron Man to talk about.
Hey, shut up, you freaking nerd.
One end. How does Iron Man 1 end?
Shut up, nerd.
Horribly disappointing and not nearly long enough. Turned to you on a Saturday night. Not nearly long enough and horribly
I
disappointing.
came here for Iron Man.
Alright, you know Iron Man, right? He met this guy named Deadshot, right? You know what Deadshot? You know who Deadshot is?
Deadshot designs the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, he's the nigger, right? Yeah. So he was chilling, right? And then all of a sudden he stole from the other guy next to him, and then they really became a nigger. And then that became the end of the story.
Is portrayed.
Wait, isn't
Oh.
Deadshot black though?
Excuse me. Do you want to hear the plot of Iron Man or not? That's what I thought.
Pretty good.
Freaking idiot. Okay, so it turns out I was totally correct. I didn't know what the next scene was. So we're in Stark Industries HQ, right? Obadiah Stane walks in and is like, whoa, that went well. How badly do you think the stocks are gonna drop? And he's like, oh, I think 10%. And Obadiah's probably like, more like 20%, you idiot. Why would you say all those things? And Tony's like, I want to look into our technology, because I think we could have a breakthrough there. And it's like, Obadiah Stane's like, but that was like a pipe dream like 30 years ago, man. It's nothing. And they're talking, and all of a sudden, Obadiah's like, let me see it. And Tony's like, who told you? And Obadiah's like, it doesn't matter. Just let me see. So frickin' Tony buttons his shirt, right? And he opens up his shirt, and there it is. The arc reactor is in his chest. And it's like, dude, that's pretty crazy, bro. Because that is insane, bro. It's powering you. It's stopping me from dying, bro. So Tony started to go to his basement, right? And he starts working. Because there are bad people out there doing bad things, right? Because terrorists have his weapons. How did that happen? How did terrorists get a hold of Stark Industries weapons? That's bad. You got some shady stuff going on. So he's building this weapon, right? He starts building this weapon. But it ain't no weapon, it's suit. Because his arc reactor powered his heart for 200 years, and he wants to use that technology for way more than just...
We call Iron Man out of his suit.
Man.
Stark naked.
Yeah, man. I like man more.
Hey guys. I know like I cried last set, but I'm gonna do really good this time, okay? I'm gonna try my hardest.
Hey, you should try
Yeah.
antidepressants.
I'm gonna try my hardest, okay, boys? If you, okay, please don't boo me, please. Please don't boo me, please, okay? Please.
I don't know why probiotics
You okay, man?
stand
No, you good, man.
Can you guys just give me a cheer real quick, please? Just real quick.
Hey, I don't want to be rude, but guy on the stage, can you shut up for a quick second? Kareen, how you doing?
Hey, come on, why do you have to say that, man?
Goes to
Why is
sleep.
it-
Trevor Franklin lives across the street. You see? Franklin, oh,
That
my
shirt
face.
has
Why you
green
have to
fire.
make it-
Hi, Crean. Crean, hi. Hi.
Iron Man. Iron Man. Iron Man. It's Iron Man, right?
Ha ha ha.
Fucking,
No,
fucking
no.
Iron Man.
All right. We're gonna move a little quickly here because we got to get through Iron Man because there's 17 movies in this cinematic universe. We have to get through them, so we're gonna move through Iron Man a little bit quickly now. So he builds his armor, right? Mark II. It's all silver, and we have this really interesting conversation. It's more just like a line where Jarvis is like, "But the suit's not ready." Blah 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 blah. And Tony's like, "Jarvis, sometimes we need to fly before we walk," or something like that. I don't know. It was a really cool scene. I liked it. And he flies all the way up into as far as he can get into the sky, right? And he gets high enough, and he breaks the world record for highest altitude. But then his suit freezes, and it turns off. So then he falls back to the earth, and like the suit turns off, and he has to try to break his fall. So he activates some like wing flaps, some crap, right? And it breaks fall for a little bit, and then this turns back on, and then we're good, right? So then we go to this party that Tony was not invited to, and Obadiah Stane is there, and he tells Tony that he's been kicked off the board for his company, and Tony doesn't like that. He doesn't like that one bit. So he goes back to his basement, and he starts working on Mark III because there's bad people out there that have his weapons. And we build Mark III, and it's like the really cool scene. I'm talking really cool, like iconic. He suits up, and he's got this bang music, like it's really cool. So then he suits up, and he looks on the TV, and he sees all this terrorist attacks. Right? So he gets in the suit, he flies across the world to this place in Afghanistan or some garbage, and whatever, dude, it doesn't matter. Okay, some terrorist place. Gosh. Freaking loser over here talking about.
So then Tony Stark, right? He's having this big press conference, right? And like everybody's gonna be like, he's not gonna say he's Iron Man. He's not gonna say, no, he's not gonna say that he's Iron Man, is he? No, he's gonna keep it a big secret. Then he's like, he leans in and he's like real quiet. He's like, I am Iron Man. Da 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 da. Oh, did I forget to say spoilers? All right. Anyway, coming up next with I'm sure a great Marvel CU joke, we got Nick Coleman.
So what do you guys want to talk about? Iron Man 1 or Iron Man 3?
Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3? You want to talk about Iron Man 3? We're going to talk about Finding Nemo. Okay, the plot to Finding Nemo is a handicapped goldfish gets stolen by a Australian dentist. That's all I got.
All right. Well, and then it turns out that Nemo, he holds a press conference, and everybody's like, Nemo is not going to say he's Iron Man. Like it's not going to happen. Then Nemo leans in, real quiet, like, and then he's like, I am Iron Man. Do 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 do. All right, Twinkie with extra Y's is coming up, everybody.
Yo, Kareen, can you please tell me that you love me more than Ash? Obviously, thank you very much. All right, so the debate's over.
Hold on. Why is that? Why?
Have you not met me?
Are we, friends?
Hey, what the fuck? You don't remember me?
I thought you loved me.
I didn't know that the name of this room was Work Out Your Issues.
You told me you loved me last night.
Jerry.
Guys, everyone fuck
You
off.
let me wear your hat.
Leave Kareen alone.
You let
Kareen,
me wear your hat.
Adrian.
Oh,
Adrian.
I did.
Jerry, your Princess Leia looking ass.
Guys. No, Kareen. You already said you love me more, so obviously you're lying now.
You're
No,
crying?
She didn't know who I
Dog.
was. She didn't know who I was.
Get
So you-
still crying?
So no. We all knew Ash fucking begged you to tell you that, and
No, I
we
didn't
all
beg her.
we already know Kareen loves me.
No.
Is there a joke coming?
Take.
Trip. Can I'm just trying to do it.
Don't work about it. Don't worry about
Exactly.
Can you take my dress off, please?
Exactly. Thanks, Kareen.
Man, this is a pretty good Iron Man.
What'd you-
Oh, nobody.
All right. So yeah, if you didn't notice, the name of the
Everyone
room
leave the lobby. Everyone
is
leave the
Marvel.
lobby.
Marvel jokes here, folks. Coming up next is Lily Man Cannon.
All right, so since we're talking about fucking superheroes and shit, what if you guys had the chance to choose? What would your superpower be?
Autism.
Or actually, give me a name. Like, what's your superhero name?
Mine would be.
Unpopular admin man.
Need a therapist.
Liddell.
Okay. Liddell.
Liddell, Tyrone,
What?
Jamal.
I think
Okay.
we'll have to
How about a real superhero? Fuck it. Alright, so mine would be a Lumen. You know what my fucking superpower would be?
You're fucking terrible.
Foiling crime. Ha ha.
Nice. That's what we're here for. Jokes. All right, that was good. Now, continuing the Iron Man story once again. I'm running this room now, so Soul Trapper can tell us the plot to Iron Man 1. Up next, it's Soul Trapper.
Okay, well, I really don't have to continue with Iron Man since, thanks Cat Trips, he finished it and finished the movie.
I have no idea.
So, okay, yeah, alright, so a lot of people don't know.
There's
this,
an
but the
Iron Man
second
2.
movie, the okay, we're not there yet, sir, chill out. Well, a lot of people don't know this, but the second movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is, in fact, The Incredible Hulk, the one with Edward Norton. Nobody watched that movie because, so let's face it, the first Hulk movie was pretty trash. So no one saw this one, and we're not going to talk about Hulk because this one sucked too, alright? Edward Norton is not a good actor, and he's not a good Hulk, so let's just forget about Incredible Hulk and let's move on to the third movie, Iron Man 2. That's right, boys, it's time to watch Iron Man get back in that suit. Here we go. So, you open the movie, it's in
Brad, did you just set
Basha.
up on Wikipedia?
No, I'm actually like a super huge fan, so I literally know this thing off the top of my head.
That's cool.
Alright, so we open Iron Man 2 in Russia, and we see this dude, Ivan Vanko. And right, his papa just...
Does he have a superhero name?
Oh, he does, but we'll get there.
He's obviously a bad guy.
Okay, Ivan Vanko. So we see him, he's watching the news, and we see his papa in the corner dying. That's Anton Vanko. Anton Vanko worked with Tony Stark to create the arc reactor technology, and so Anton dies, and Ivan Vanko would be upset with Tony because, you know, Anton's over here dying, he's like a poor man, and he should be a freaking millionaire because he co-created this arc reactor, right? So, oh man, my time's up already, that's a shame.
It is a shame. You know, I was wondering what was going to happen next. Coming up is Grandma Slider, brand new to the stage. Let's give her a big hand. Or him.
So the name
Or
of this
him.
room is Marvel Jokes. So here's a good Marvel joke. What do you call it when Batman skips church? Christian Bale.
Nice.
What's the difference between Batman and a robber? Batman can go into a store without robbing. Ha ha. All right, hold on. Hold on. I gotta look up my next favorite Marvel superhero and Superman.
Oh,
All
come
right,
on. You got to get your jokes prepped before you get on stage, bro.
What would you find? What would you find in Superman's bathroom? A Super Bowl. What is Superman's favorite drink? Fruit punch.
I don't get it. I didn't get the fruit punch thing.
He punched stuff because he's a.
Well, yeah, but I mean, why? But what's with the fruit? I don't get that. All right, next is, oh my goodness, someone with a real name, Matissa Baraducci. All right, here we go.
Thank you very much. All right.
Hey, no booing before he's even told a joke.
Right, wait to tell a joke. Like your blue button ready.
All right, who's not using headphones?
That guy. That guy's.
All right. Yeah. Hey, folks, come on. We don't want the echo. Like, turn your volume down. I mean, come on. Is this your first pony show? All right. Here we go. Let's find out more about Iron Man 2. It's Soul Trapper.
All right, so we see Ivan Vanko. No. Okay, so we see Ivan Vanko working on a very interesting product. It's an arc reactor. Well, that's interesting. It turns out Anton Vanko had his own blueprint for the arc reactor. Now his son Ivan Vanko is working on arc reactor, and he's also working on a weapon, and it looks like a weapon with blue electricity. That's very interesting. Okay, very interesting. So then we fast forward 6 months, and we go to the perspective of Tony Stark, and it turns out it's the beginning of the Stark Expo, a big event all about Stark Industries, and apparently it lasts all year round. How does that make sense? I don't know, but it's a year-round event, and we see a huge celebration. Iron Man jumps out of the plane, set the SCDC shoot to thrill. It's really cool, very well choreographed. And he lands and talks about his dad, and he talks about the future of Stark Industries, and he talks about how awesome of a superhero he is because, let's face it, Tony Stark has an ego issue.
Well, we don't need the backstory. Let's just go with the main story.
Okay. And then we go back to Tony's home after the this expo, and find out that Tony is dying. He is having some palladium poison from his arc reactor. The thing that's been saving his life is now killing him. So that's a problem. We gotta fix that. So then, he
throws it in the water in the third movie. You suck.
Okay,
Yeah, it's a total Top Gun riff off. Sorry. Spoilers.
Yep. Okay, we're not there yet. Might as well go to the end. Infinity War.
All right. So, man, who would have thought that this would have been such a crazy journey here tonight? I don't know how I became an admin. Do I get paid? I have no idea. I just came in to tell some jokes, and somehow I became an admin. So anyway, next is Demone. Yes, Count Demone.
Oof. All right. Okay, so what do you call a group of unorganized cats?
The Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Is the Marvel Cinematic Universe a catastrophe?
Yeah, I think so.
Then yes. What do you call a group of unorganized cacti?
Marvel and
Disney?
A catastrophe.
What do you call this comedy routine?
Hey.
A catastrophe.
All right, that was something. All right, back to the stage.
Excuse me, I was not done with my routine.
Well, you gotta keep it moving, bro. You can't say the same punchline over and over again with different setups. You know what I'm saying?
other one was Cactastrophe.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, so shut your trap. We got another performer coming on, and you can be rude to me. I don't care. I'm an admin. But if you're rude to one of the performers, that's it, dude. So anyway, coming up next is Grandma Slider.
All right, guys. So I was a little confused about DC versus Marvel. So I realized Batman and Superman are in the DC universe. So I have a good Marvel joke about everybody's favorite robotic superhero. What do you get when you mix a Transformer with a cow? Optimus Prime rib.
Okay, that works.
That was a good one. That's marvelous, right? All right. What do you call an Autobot in denial? A car.
Yeah, all right. That's I mean, yeah, Marvel movies might as well have been directed by Michael Bay as far as I'm concerned. Coming up next is Lily Man Kanan.
Okay, this one's a story. Superman was bored after a long break of crime fighting and wanted to go out partying. So he called Batman to ask if he wanted to go to a club and pick some girls, right? Batman said Robin was ill and he had to look after him. So Superman was disappointed, called Spider-Man if he wanted to go grab a couple of beers. Spider-Man told him he had a date with Kate. As a last resort, Superman flew over to Woman's apartment to see if she was free. As he landed on her balcony, he saw Wonder Woman naked on the bed with legs open. Superman thought to himself, I'm faster than a speeding bullet. I could be in there, have sex, and be out again before she even knew what was happening. So Superman did his super thing in a split second and flies off happily. Meanwhile, on the bed, Wonder Woman says, "Did you hear anything?" "No," said the Invisible Man, "but my ass hurts like hell." That's it. That's the job. Get it? He fucked the Invisible Man.
We heard that one. We heard that one when we were like, 12. Yeah, that's an old one. And you know what? The Invisible Man isn't even in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so I don't even know like how that joke works. Like doesn't he wear bandages or something? Anyway, let's find out. Let's find out what happens in Iron Man 2. Soul Trapper back to stage.
Okay, so because Tony Stark is dying from his arc reactor in his chest, he wants to appoint a new CEO to Stark Industries. So he picks his love interest, very sweet little lady, Pepper Potts. Pepper Potts is now the CEO of Stark Industries. Yes, that redhead. So now that Pepper Potts is CEO, Tony needs a new assistant. So who better than to hire the one and only Scarlett Johansson, Natalie Rushman. Right? And then, Natalie Rushman is pretty acrobatic and it flips happy onto the floor. Scarlett Johansson is in fact Natalie Rushman. Please don't spoil the next part of the movie. Please don't spoil the next part. Please don't spoil the next part of the movie. We'll get there. Okay, we'll get there.
My dad before he died in like 2010.
Okay, so next we go to the Grand Prix, and because Tony's dying, he wants to, enjoy his life every second he has left, so he decides to drive the car. But oh no, this big creepy dude with whips comes on the track and whips all these cars in half, and
is that the Russian dude?
The Russian dude, Ivan Vanko. Ivan Vanko.
But he's a superhero now, right? So does he have a superhero name?
Yes. I would have never brought it up because I don't think they ever say it in the movie, but his name is Flash. He's a very bad villain, but there's another villain in this movie that's way more interesting, and his name is Justin Hammer. So, obviously, Iron Man wins in the battle between him and Whiplash because Iron Man, and they arrest Ivan Vanko. He gets in jail, and we'll continue from there.
Oh right, yeah, his name's Whiplash. Get it? Because he's got whips, right? And he lashes people, and he's Russian, and so he's a bad guy. Anyway, yeah. So if you think the plot to Iron Man 2 is boring, you should have heard the turkey Oreo sandwich story earlier. All right, so I'm much more enjoying the Iron Man 2 story. So anyway, so now coming up is Sochatoa. Croatoan? What?
The math thing.
What? Say again?
It's for equations.
Oh yeah, it's Subtracato.
Trig.
It's trigonometry.
What do you call Spider-Man on the computer? A web developer?
Nice. Everybody give her a big round because she at least attempted to make a Marvel joke, and that's what we're here for. All right, coming back to the stage, it's Grandma Slider.
So Katoa, for what was that? Opposite over hypotenuse, adjacent over hypotenuse, and then adjacent over opposite. Look at me go. I remember trigonometry. I didn't almost fail that. But hey, how about some Marvel jokes? Okay, what does Sonic use to knock on a door? Knuckles.
Is Sonic part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe now? I don't know. It's all Disney, right? So anyway, yeah, come on. So Katoa, trigonometry, yeah, like everybody likes an obtuse angle, right? So coming up next, it's Lily Mancannon.
The Flash is part of the Marvel Universe, yes?
No, but go for it. Go for it.
This is
Okay,
stupid.
well, did you hear about what happened with the Flash and Quicksilver?
This doesn't make sense.
No,
They
no one
became
heard.
best friends.
I don't get the joke.
Say it again,
Do you
but
not
faster.
know who the fuck Quicksilver is?
No one knows who that is,
Who the
dude.
hell's the Quicksilver? Isn't that like a
Oh,
He's the guy with the helmet, right?
Worst kind of people.
Quicksilver is
All right. Well, I thought that was gonna go. I thought that was gonna go better than it was. All right. Oh, look, we have
The
a.
guy with the cape.
Okay, we have a lot of people who want to tell
No, man,
jokes.
he's fast.
Soul Trapper, I'm gonna ask
This
you.
whole deal. He
Can
runs
you?
fast too.
Can we just do like a quick like a minute here because we got a lot of people who want to hit the stage. Thank you very much, Soul Trapper.
Quick minute. Okay.
2 was just a bad movie.
No, none of the MCU movies are bad. Some of them are just mediocre best.
Ant-Man.
You look like you beat your wife.
Paid money to go see Ant-Man.
He doesn't have a wife.
Very good. If
Your
you
wife doesn't
win,
deserve
You look like you
correct.
beat your husband.
Okay, this is supposed to be the
Look
plot
like
of Iron Man
a
2.
Ant-Man, but he's just smaller than a
Have we even gotten to the opening
small
credits
Adam
yet?
Man.
Oh yeah, yes sir. We're already at the first battle. Or actually, we're past that.
All right, your minute
Yeah.
starts now. Go. Tell us about Iron Man 2.
Yeah. Okay. So, we go back to his house, and look at that. We have Nick Fury, director of S.H.I.E.L.D., is at his house because Tony did a lot of bad things, and he's a very bad man now because he's dying and all this crap.
I don't
So,
I feel like I'm in
hey,
church.
well, maybe you should have watched the movie. Then.
Marvel Church.
get up on stage, Hillary.
Okay, so
back to being your wife.
Nick Fury tells Tony Stark that he needs to solve the problem and only he can solve it. And all the answers inside the box, and inside the box is a bunch of stuff from his father. And his father tells him, "Hey, you dummy, I'm trying to work on this new element, but I'm hindered by the technology of my time." So Tony Stark,
I have
the
2 brain
genius.
cells, I don't get it.
Tony Stark, the genius, create a new element that powers the arc reactor, and now he's no longer dying. And all of a sudden, freaking. No, it didn't.
All right. all right. Let's give a big hand for Soul Trapper, our featured comic of the room. All right, coming up next, it's Brobotics.
Yo, this guy paid
This guy's actual
for
money.
the skeleton outfit.
How does it feel to spend
Hey,
actual money on this game?
it's thanks to him we can all play this game for $5.
Yeah, good job, guys. Why do they pay money to be a skeleton? Fucking little bitches. Actually, you're
Why'd
not.
you pay money to be a skeleton?
Hey, you sound beautiful. You sound beautiful. All right. I'm up here. I want to give a big shout out to my brother Tom Segura. He's actually getting ready to be married. He's getting married.
Is he a skeleton as well?
That's right. No, he's not a fucking skeleton. I'm dead. All right.
Applaud him.
Woo! Jesus Christ. Put your hands together.
Golf chick.
If you're not dead, you're dying.
Not dead or dying.
How?
He's alive.
Hey,
My brother Tom is alive, okay?
He's a con artist. I can see right through him.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, you know, I'm a nice guy, alright? I don't come in here to be made fun of because I'm a skeleton. You know, it really hurts my feelings.
It's a comedy room. Yes, you come in here to be made fun of.
Fuck you. Alright?
Bone you so hard. Bone
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Pay
Guys.
$5 to be a skeleton.
My mommy bought it for me, alright? You guys have really hurt my feelings.
Hey, take it easy on
Why'd you pay money on this?
I didn't fucking pay for this. God damn it! You're just as bad as a woman that told you like fucking 3 times now. Jesus Christ, my mommy bought it for me. All right, how can I make it any clearer
Why
to
did
you?
your mom pay money for this
Why the
game?
fuck would your mom do that?
Because my mommy loves me.
You can't even talk, bro.
I'm dead.
You're bald. You're bald.
All right, that was great. Hey, don't be jealous because he's got money to buy skeletons and you don't. All right, all right.
We came in to be friends. Now you're all fucking dead. We're taking you all fishing.
Hey, let's get the fuck out of here, Tom. You're all dead, you bunch of
Going outta here.
bitches.
All right. So,
And if you're going to the women's march next
Fuck
year.
all of you.
man, what an unruly audience. All right, coming up next is Grandma Slider.
Hey, I'm gonna be just like, what's his name?
like Black
Soul
Yoda.
Trapper. Hey, shut up. I'm gonna be like Soul Trapper. Hey, Iron Man 2 is
Soul
the
Trapper is
best.
awesome.
Tony Stark, he took out his arc reactor and he whiplash.
That's
and
funny.
anyways, I'm gonna tell a joke now. Really, that's funny because you're a woman in the back there, so. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's go.
Is it that the first time you've seen a woman? Is that why you pointed it out?
Do what? What's a woman? No, I went to the women's march.
Oh.
Raise your
You know,
hand
it's
if you're
it's
going
good
to
to
the women's
it's
march.
good to see women. It's good to see women do actual work. You know.
Wow. All right. So
Come on.
I guess
That's joking,
if you
right?
can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen, right? All right. So coming up next, it's clock. It's clock.
Okay, so I'm a drag queen, and I'm gonna tell you a joke about Marvel. Okay, so we're at the Marvel Museum, and I see Tony Stark, and you know what makes Iron Man different from all the other heroes? They have an iron hard cock, and I wrote it all the way to church, and then I went back home. And then he injected me with his rocket poison. And then,
Nice.
You have to practice.
and then, like, it freaking, he shot his jet fuel, his oil, in my anus. And now I'm gonna tell a real joke. Okay, so here's
That
a real
was
joke.
great.
So,
You should keep telling that one.
Okay.
I want to know how it ends.
So me and 2 other. Okay, so me and 3 gay guys walk into a bar. There's only 1 stool left. How do we all sit down? We all sat on the same stool.
You
That
flip
means it penetrated our
You
anus.
flip it over.
That means it penetrated our buttholes and it popped our cherries. And then it slid out and our hemorrhoids slid out our butt.
I am physically uncomfortable.
What?
I want eggs shoved up my ass. Why are you making fun of my laugh? I want to shove 3 eggs up my ass. Okay, I'm done.
I'm just impressed how that she got the Iron Man tie-in on that. That's what really that brought all that together. All right, coming up next, it's Bible 666.
Hello.
That is
Okay, so I'm gonna. What? Okay. What do you call Iron Man without a cape?
Iron Man
Iron Man doesn't wear a cape.
A nigger. my joke, or do I have to say it again? Say it again. What do you call Iron Man without a cape? A nigger.
All right. So, hey, listen. We don't say the N-word anymore, okay? It's Iron Patriot now, all right? All right, coming up next, it's Exterior Viper.
All right. So, Guardians of the Galaxy, right? More like Guardians of Tortilla. Hot God.
Okay. All right, Lily Man Cannon.
Oh, fuck. I thought I had one, and then I forgot it. So, how does Thor open a locked door?
Nigger.
No, bitch. He uses a low key.
Oh, okay. All right. So, yeah, that works. All right. Now,
Put me on the stage.
ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for our featured comic of the evening? The man who basically created this room. Here it is, Soul Trapper.
Okay, calling it y'all comics. I have a lot of work cut out to me because there's 16 movies in this franchise, and I'm only like halfway through Iron Man 2. So if anyone else wants to handle retelling this story with him, I appreciate it a lot. Okay, Iron Man 2.
Boo.
So his daddy helped him
system.
build this new element, and now Iron Man has a lot stronger suit. And now Justin Hammer is working with Ivanko, aka the Whiplash, to kill Tony and all this jazz, because Justin Hammer wants to give all these weapons to the government and control the world and stuff. So Iron Man's got to stop him. And freaking at one point, Ruby Rhodes takes Iron Man's suit Mark II and he gives it to the government, and they pimp it out, and now Woody Rhodes is an Iron Man himself. He is the War Machine. Yeah, baby. All right, and now we go back to Ivan Vanko, and he's building all these suits, and he really loves his bird because I want my bird, and it's really funny. I love that scene. Okay, so Ivan Vanko is building all these suits, but they're not suits, and Justin Hammer is very upset about this because he wanted suits, but men are bad people, so we're making drones. So now we have Iron Man, War Machine versus all of these drones that Ivan Vanko created, plus Whiplash himself. Whiplash is now an Iron Man. He has a suit. Whoa, that's crazy. So we have all these drones, we have Iron Man, we have War Machine, and we're in this big glass bubble, right? And all these drones fly in and they surround Iron Man and War Machine, and a big battle's about to go down.
All right. So here's the part that I never really understood. So Whiplash, Ivan Draco or whatever dude from Rocky IV, and he's like his dad designed the arc reactor. So does that mean Tony stole it or what? Is Tony just a huge fraud? Is that what we find out in Iron Man 2?
The blueprint.
Yeah. So anyway, so coming up next, it's Drunk Bananas. Go Bananas. All right. Yes. Short and sweet. All right. Coming up, it's... Oh, I like the sound of this. It's Milky Milf. Milky Milf to the stage.
My dick feels like corn. 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 My dick.
So I don't remember that Marvel movie, but I'm gonna hit the video store because I'm curious, man. I didn't think Disney could pull that one off. All right, coming back to stage. It's Grandma Slider.
My dick feels like.
So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up Iron Man 2, so Soul Trapper has nothing to talk about. Basically, Whiplash, he makes the robots without masks, so they're just drones kinda, so Justin Hammer unveils them. Navy, Army, Marines, Air Force, not the Coast Guard, 'cause the Coast Guard sucks, but they all go evil, and they all start attacking the people, and then Iron Man swoops in, he's like, he blows up everything, because it's a predictable movie, because it's a Marvel movie, right? So everything gets solved in the end, and then they blow up. It's a big fight between the drones and Whiplash, and Iron Man and War Machine and Iron Man team up, and they destroy Whiplash, and that's the end of the movie. He flies out with Pepper Potts. Pepper Potts says she can't run the business anymore, because she's too scared. Boom, Tony Stark is CEO again. You don't have to walk out Iron Man 2. It was a terrible movie. It sucked. I regret seeing any Marvel movie I've seen to this day. They all suck, especially Ant-Man. But hey, Black Panther might be good because black people, right?
Exactly. You know, actually, my roommate, he's working on Black Panther, and I got a Black Panther poster on my wall. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Black Panther. And,
Racist.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I love black people. Coming up next, Exterior Viper.
Alright, so what Marvel superhero has hemochromatosis? It's Iron Man. Get right, got him. What's Iron Man's worst enemy? A magnet. Got him. What do you get when you mix cynicism with 12-year-old fan base? Deadpool. Got him again.
Nice.
Lastly, what do you get when you mix the biggest media company in the world with a superhero franchise? Disney, which is in control of everything we see and hear, and it's going to take over the world. Thank you.
All right. You know, I actually got to admit, Iron Man is my favorite thing in the Marvel universe, but yeah, Iron Man 2, like that kind of sucked. All right, I hate to admit it, but Iron Man 3, that was pretty awesome. Coming up next to the stage, Lily Man Cannon.
I was just thinking about something. Captain America is Captain America, right? And the military, the name that you go by is your last name, so it would be America. Do you think when Captain America sneezes, people walk up to him and just like whisper in his ear, "God bless America"?
Probably. I mean, what else would they say? I'm not sure why they had to whisper it. I think it'd be funnier just like shout it at them, and you know. But anyway, let's see. I think we finished up Iron Man 2, and coming back is Soul Trapper, who I'm guessing is Iron Man 3.
No, sirree, but we are switching things up because there's 16 movies in this franchise, and frankly, I don't have enough time to tell you all about all of them. So instead, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about the MCU in order to understand Infinity War out May something, 2018. Amen. So, end of Iron Man 1, post-credit scene. Nobody saw it back then because post-credit scene, who would have thunk it, right? So we see Samuel L. Jackson in a trench coat and eye patch. Who's this guy? This is Nick Fury, right? And he tells Tony, "You think you're the only superhero? You're a power of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet." And Tony's like, "What do you want?" "I'm here to talk to you about the Avengers Initiative." Boom, hard cut. Iron Man 2, nothing really important happens other than we get introduced to Black Widow, so that's pretty cool. Scarlett Johansson. Amen. Captain America. Okay, we have the Tesseract. Whoa, what's this thing? Oh wait, hold on. Stupid. It's not Captain America, it's Thor. Hello, we got Thor here. He's a dude. He's a god. He's up in Asgard. What else? What's important there? Hawkeye gets introduced in that movie. That's about it though. Captain America. We have a cube. That's important. We don't know why yet, but it has a lot of power. it was in Odin's vault at some point, but now it's on Earth because I think Odin hid it away or something. Captain America goes into the ocean, so does the Tesseract.
All right. That was
Natalie Portman or Pepper Potts?
that 2 minutes just flew by, didn't it, folks? You know, remember, the more people who sign up to tell jokes, the longer it takes for Soul Trapper to get back on stage. Coming up next, it's Tom Segura.
Hey, how about the fact that, what was it, part 3? That the suit kept fucking falling apart like it was made out of goddamn plastic? What the fuck was that?
No, it's because it was made in 3D Max. You heard me. Multi-million-dollar movie.
Oh!
Amateur.
Right? That shit kept breaking. The suit was like shattering around him. That was fucking stupid. Like the first one, that shit was Iron Man, not Plastic Man. Am I right?
Yeah, well, that's because in part 3 a kid built it, you know. So coming up next, it's Grandma Slider.
I'd like to mention to everybody that the best Marvel movie I've seen to date is Blade, the one that came out in, I think, early 2000s.
Woohoo!
But if you guys want to talk about good movies, go watch yourself some Chicken Little. I can go through the entire synopsis of the plot, the character development, rise, fall.
We're only doing the plots to Marvel movies. Sorry.
Chicken Little is a Marvel movie.
What? Chicken Little is a Marvel?
Was in Kingdom Hearts 2, and you get to throw eggs at people. That was pretty cool.
In the Marvel universe, when Tony Stark.
Isn't that Final Fantasy? Aren't those called chocobos?
Excuse me?
Chocobo.
It's a chocobo.
I mean, try to tell me that Marvel won't be in Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, it's owned by Disney. Tell me The Simpsons won't be in Kingdom Hearts 3. Also owned by Disney.
The Simpsons is gonna be in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Who said that? Who said that? Why can't I have steamed hams in Kingdom Hearts 3?
Homer, we're in Kingdom.
You know what's a great game? Simpsons Hit and Run. It's like Grand Theft Auto, but with the Simpsons.
You need to get off the stage. Nah, you should get off the fucking stage, you fucking.
Oh, right. So, all right, whatever. Mump.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? I'll take questions now. What's up?
Hey, didn't I see you in the fucking the talk show room?
Probably, yeah. I'm pretty famous. Pretty big time there, yeah.
What are you famous for?
So I'll take questions. I wrote a movie. I have a movie. And yeah.
Is it in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Yeah.
So tell us about
fight
it.
Iron Man. I kill Iron Man. That's just how it is.
Nice.
Yeah. I punch. People don't understand. Just take suit off and punch him, dude. He dies right there, dude. It's pretty easy.
I got a question.
Oh, what's up?
What's your social security number? I'm gonna need that real quick.
Okay, 542027722.
Okay, awesome. Appreciate it, dude.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Why did you give me Mark Zuckerberg's social security number?
Donuts, shawarma, food Iron Man likes. Donuts.
Can you guys call my friend real quick? Can you guys just call my friend real quick, alright? Just real quick.
Why don't you call your friend?
I'm too famous for that, but...
You're too famous to call your own friend? Get off the stage.
You think your fingers are too fucking...
I'm too famous to call my...
If you're too famous to call your own friend, then you know what? You're too famous for this stage. Coming up next, Estor Viper.
Alright, what do you get when you write a movie based on nothing more than cold, calculated marketing?
The clap from Pepper Potts.
Nah, the entire Marvel franchise. Marvel sucks. Not as much as DC.
Not as much as DC. Ouch, man. You know, like there's a reason why we're not telling DC jokes up here. You know, we're telling Marvel jokes because Marvel sucks. All right, coming up next, we're gonna find out something. I think we're doing what was it? The after credits scenes. Here we go. Soul Trapper back to the stage. Remember, the more people sign up to tell jokes, the longer it takes for Soul Trapper to get on the stage.
You gotta get Soul Trapper.
Okay, everything you need to know about Infinity War. Okay, so we have this stone, right? It's introduced in Captain America. That's pretty important. Next movie, Avengers. Okay. Fun fact: at the beginning of the movie, that little creepy ugly dude called the Other, he's actually talking to Thanos, and nobody knew until the credits rolled. Wow. Okay, so Loki showed up, and Loki has his staff, right? And Thanos gave him that staff because it has a Infinity Stone in it. And Thanos was like, yo boy, I'm gonna give you an army and the staff to go take control of Earth. But if you control Earth, you better get this Tesseract stone and give it to me. And also when you give me that stone, I want the staff back. Because, spoiler, those things are Infinity Stones and they're important. Deep. Okay. So, we have Thanos, big purple dude, right? All he does is sit in the chair for quite a few movies. And then we go to Winter Soldier, and turns out the government is, infiltrated by Hydra, a bunch of Nazi terrorists. That's pretty bad. But nothing you really need to know there, except Falcon's introduced. He's a pretty cool character, right? Let's see here. Right. So Age of Ultron. We're just jumping around here. No need to go in order. Age of Ultron. We have the staff from Loki, right? We open it up. What's inside? Oh, look at that, a yellow gem. What does it do? It's the Mind Stone, Infinity Stone. It's very important, very powerful. So we create the Vision dude. Very powerful, very powerful dude. Oh, look, thumbs up.
Okay, so yeah, I'm still not clear on the difference between a Tesseract and Infinity Stone, but I'm sure Soul Trapper will tell us when he gets on stage next. Coming up next, it's Playken.
Hi guys, everybody. Playken here, executive producer behind the Marvel franchise. I'm looking at
on the game show, dude. The show, dude. I saw that guy, dude.
Yeah, man, how's it going? I go a lot of places. I'm pretty popular. Listen, I'm doing an open Q&A for any of the upcoming Marvel movies. So just hit me with any of the questions you guys have. I'll try and answer them as best as I can.
Over here, bud.
Okay. Yes. You. What can I help you with?
Okay. How's it going?
It's going pretty well. We've been making a lot of movies. I've been doing a lot of executing and a lot of producing. How are you doing?
Nice.
So
Good to hear.
I got a question. Do you use a random generator to write the scripts for these movies, or is there actual people behind them?
There are actual people. It's a lot of family. My youngest niece, she doesn't have Down syndrome. She has UP syndrome. We call her the Dip Up because she loves chips and dip. I can't fucking do it. I'm sorry.
Oh, dude, no, that was good. You should have kept going. I was loving it. All right, Tom, back to the stage.
I got nothing. Hey, how about that Batman, huh? Hey, you ever get laid? What about Robin? Is that why you had Robin? A little fuckboy? What about Alfred? Maybe Alfred got Robin for Batman because he was sick of repairing the bullet holes in Batman's suit. Hey, what about Batman? Here's Alfred's answering machine. Beep. Alfred, pick up. Beep. Alfred, I'm drunk on top of a roof of a nightclub somewhere. I don't know where I am. I peed my suit. Come get me. Beep. Alfred, I don't know where I am. I'm on top of a roof somewhere. Come get me. Beep. I threw up again in the suit. I peed the suit. I need another suit. Bring me another. Beep. Alfred, come get me. I don't know where I am. I'm so drunk. I'm so drunk. Beep! Alfred, pick up. I think I'm shot. I don't know.
That was awesome. I cannot. That was like the funniest joke we've had in this room all night. Please give this man another big hand here. All right, coming up next, it's Lily Man Cannon.
Fuck that. I can't follow that.
Yeah, I don't want to follow that either, man. So you know what that means? It's time for Soul Trapper.
All right, so I heard we had a question from Captain Trips in the audience. Difference between the Tesseract and the Infinity Stone? Well, there is no difference because the Tesseract is the Infinity Stone. You must be wondering, how does that stone fit into the gauntlet if it's a cube? Okay, well, the cube is not the stone. You break the cube. Inside the cube is the stone. We'll find that out in Infinity War. Any other questions? Okay, I'm opening up to the audience. The Tesseract was the blue cube featured in Captain America: The First Avengers and the Avengers.
Which one was the Infinity
Stone? The stone is inside the cube.
The stone is inside the cube, just like the Loki scepter.
It was also in Transformers.
Was the cube also inside
There's a
the stone?
Tesseract in Transformers?
Yes,
Yeah,
totally.
there
I
is.
know exactly what
No.
you're talking about now. Okay, hold on.
So the Transformers are in the Marvel
So
Cinematic Universe.
predating the Big Bang, the Infinity Stones are 6 singularities that compress the powers of the universe. The stones have been used.
How can it be inside the cube if it is the cube?
No, the stone inside
Just like
the
in
cube.
Transformers.
The stone
Wait,
is
I
inside
thought
the
you
cube.
said that the cube was inside the stone.
He said the
No, the
Infinity
code.
Stone is the Tesseract, and if the Tesseract is the Infinity Stone, and the Infinity Stone is the Tesseract, and the stone is inside the cube, then it's...
Dude, have you even seen Transformers?
Okay, listen, okay? Just like Loki's scepter, the blue gem in Loki's scepter was not the Infinity
Wait, is
Stone.
the
The
gem
Infinity Stone
in the
was
scepter, or is
inside.
the scepter in the gem?
No. The gem in
The gem is in the scepter, and the Infinity Stone gives the scepter.
All right. I got this figured out. Okay, so it's a multi-dimensional object. So it's beyond our three-dimensional realm, and so it may look to us as if it is a cube, or it may look like it's a stone or like an ornament on some kind of magical weapon or piece of armor, or it's just something that the Guardians of the Galaxy hold while listening to rock music. Either way, that's what it is. All right, so coming up next, it's our Marvel exec, Play Ken, back to the stage.
Hi everyone, Zack Snyder, inventor of DC and inventor of Batman here, and I'm actually going to be talking about my new movie, Batman vs. Superman 2, The Dawn of More Justice. In Batman vs. Superman 2, The Dawn of More Justice, I thought it'd be really cool if I could take some inspiration from Frank Miller's book, to reflect some of the political and the social concepts that I felt like maybe before, I couldn't imagine were possible. When I directed Watchmen, it was sort of a mythology of what humankind could be. You know what I'm saying? So for me, what I really liked about when I directed The Dark Knight was it was very similar to my video game that won a VGA award, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. So when I looked and took my inspiration from The Incredible Hulk, I discovered that Superman could be a lot better if he decided to go on with his life. Any questions?
How the fuck are you doing this?
Can I have a job?
Why don't you just hire Frank
right
Miller to
now.
write the script? That's my question.
Well, listen. So that's a very good question. And listen, like I already told you, I'm a family man, and I really like that Dippa's writing for me right now. She's beautiful, a little up syndrome child. I think fuck Frank Miller.
Oh,
Well,
you
see,
did not
Frank
just
is
say
actually
fuck Frank Miller.
Frank he's my grandfather. Yeah, think about that one.
That fell flat.
Life is flat. Life's like a broken piano key when you're like me and miserable.
So you're a flat earther now?
No, the Earth is round because Picks of the Edge didn't happen.
What?
It's show me a picture of the edge of the Earth, or it did.
Okay, all right. So, it looks like nobody else wants to tell jokes. So you know what time that is? It's Soul Trapper time.
Okay, so the Tesseract is the Infinity Stone, like I said, because in Avengers, the stone...
Then why is the stone the Tesseract?
Let me explain. In Avengers, you can see that the cube still possesses the power of the Infinity Stone because that's how Loki got to Earth in the first place. He opens a portal with Tesseract. The Tesseract is the Infinity Stone, but if you break it, then there's a stone that fits into a gauntlet. You know, that's just how it works, okay? That's just how it works. It's the same thing with Loki's scepter, okay? The scepter has an Infinity Stone in it. You see a blue gem, but that blue gem is not the actual stone, because if you break the blue gem, then there's a yellow gem inside that. That's the actual stone.
What is this?
The yellow stone inside the blue gem controls the scepter. This little thing is so powerful, it controls everything. Because you gotta protect these stones. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like saying, why is, the Aether in Thor the Dark World liquid? Because that liquid is an Infinity Stone. Why is it liquid if it's stone? No, that's just how this stuff works, okay? Yeah, you remember the...
That's not how I remember directing that movie. I made that movie. I don't remember
In
directing
Thor the Dark World, this red liquid possesses Jane Foster and makes her go crazy and dies and all this stuff. That is an Infinity Stone. Yeah, Thor the Dark World. That red liquid is an Infinity Stone.
Okay, so the red liquid was the Tesseract.
The Tesseract Avengers is a stone. The purple gem in Guardians is an Infinity Stone. The red liquid in Thor is a stone. The mind gem inside Loki's scepter is a stone.
And then inside the yellow stone is Leonardo DiCaprio, and it turns out it's all a dream within a dream within a dream. All right, so coming up next, a very, very funny man. Welcome to the stage, Playken.
Hi everybody, Zach Galifianakis here from The Hangover, talking about my latest role in Marvel Avengers 7. So everyone knows I played Loki, Loki's more evil twin, and a lot of big stuff going on here. You know what I mean? It's fantastic. So I'm doing a Q&A right now. Fuck you guys too. I'm doing a Q&A right now, and it's just open floor. Who has any questions?
What is Iron Man's suit made out of?
Iron Man's suit is made out of your mama's ass.
That's not true.
It's not. It's actually made out of plutonium.
That's also not true.
Well, you're a faggot.
That's very offensive.
Well, if you have a fence, then I wouldn't expect to see you in my fucking yard. Can we talk about how this guy's head is flatter than the fucking Earth?
I thought you were saying the Earth can't be flat.
You started off hot, man, but you're going cold. Bring it in, bring it in.
It's already doing a job of being more flat than the Earth is. Look at that. Can I just, Mr. Room Owner, can I ask permission just to start roasting Soul Trapper for this last 30 seconds?
Yeah, of course.
Alright, why the fuck does your head look like a fucking flat carrot that then turns into like a fucking tube steak shaped like a sock?
The fuck is a tube steak?
You don't want to know, but Soul Trapper eats them for breakfast every day. Also, like, what the fuck is up with all those tattoos? Yeah, I'm tattoo shaming you now. Yeah. You made a bad decision, and I'm a Christian against tattoos. You got nothing to say? All right, well, I tried.
All right. So, so I got someone in my chat room here, and they're like, tell a bunch of pedophile jokes. I'm like, no, I don't think so. Yeah, you can always make fun of Soul Trapper. That's kind of what part of this room's about. So, welcome back to the stage, Soul Trapper.
Okay, I'm your residential Marvel Cinematic Universe expert. Any questions in the crowd? Anything?
Hey, I got one.
Yeah.
You said the red liquid was a catalyst.
It's an Infinity Stone. It will harden and Become a Stone fits into a Gauntlet Infinity War, coming out May 2018. I don't know, dude. We'll have to find out. Movie comes out in a couple months. You can wait, okay? You can wait.
How do you know that it's Infinity Stone if the movie hasn't even come out yet?
Because I know this thing. I know this stuff, dude. I'm a freaking Marvel expert, okay? I read the comics, like shit.
I watched Rick and Morty seasons 1 through 3. I know what you're talking
How do you know it's gonna be in the?
Is Rick and Morty part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
That's no, and it's going to be in the movie because that's Thanos' deal.
But-
is he wants to assemble the Infinity Gauntlet and all the stones so that he can woo Death. He wants to get in.
He wants to woo Death?
What you saying is, bitch, you
Like
guessing.
woo?
Yes.
Make
Yes.
makes
Yes, I
romantic
said,
advances?
Yes, I said that.
How's
That
that-
is
how's that
correct.
work?
He wants it. Because in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, actually, well, I don't know if that's going to be true or not, but in the Marvel Comics, there is the personification of Death. Death is an actual person. She's a skeleton that wears a black cloak, and Thanos is madly in love with her, and it's kind of weird. And Thanos wants to just kill everyone so that he can impress her, and he wants to get in her face, dude. And that's pretty much the plot of Infinity War. Out May 2018. Go see it. Woohoo.
Oh, okay. I don't know much about Death in the Marvel universe. I know Lady Death, and I think that's Dark Horse, and she's pretty hot. I would get with that Death, but I ain't getting with no skeleton girl. All right, coming back to stage, Lily Man Cannon. I don't get it. Yeah. So Soul Trapper.
Okay, hello everyone. Oh, sorry, sir. Did you have another question? Marvel Albert on stage. Hello. No.
Okay. Yeah, we can do
Okay, I'm here to tell
some
you-
Marvel jokes. Yeah.
Oh.
No pedo jokes, man.
Well, I'm here to tell you why Thor Ragnarok is a bad movie. That's what I said. Yep, I said it.
I'll tell those
Thor
jokes.
Ragnarok was a bad movie. So, yeah, let's just face it. That movie was not a Thor movie. No matter how badly you think it is, it's just not. It's way too funny. And here's a fact for you: the movie's not funny, right? Taika Waititi, that boy doesn't know how to write jokes, right? Like, I don't think I laughed once in that movie. Not funny. Nothing's funny about the movie. But you know what? I'm here to tell you that there's a great movie in there somewhere. But the poor attempt at comedy makes it utterly distracting, right? Plot just makes no sense because there is none. Because every scene that they spent on a joke, they could have used to develop the plot more. But they don't. And these comedic scenes are just like, they take away from the dramatic tension and emotion that could be in this movie. Because let's face it, Asgard's destroyed at the end. And like, that should be a big deal. But you know what they do in this movie? Instead, they just laugh about it. They laugh. Everyone laughs. It's just like, come on, dude. Why is Thor such a funny dude? Doesn't make sense. This is supposed to be a king, right? He's supposed to be protecting his people. It's really triggering, man. That is the biggest flaw. Even if the comedy is actually funny, I'd still probably dislike the movie though, because mixing the story should be quite dark and serious with comedy just doesn't work. I mean, that's not to say that I dislike the lightheartedness, humor, and fun of the other Marvel movies. I'm just saying this should have been more like Civil War and Guardians, right? Like Thor.
All right. What is going on? What's going on, folks? I guess we don't have enough people in the room, so it's not gonna let us tell jokes no more. I don't know. Hey, look I'm back up on the stage again, and yeah. So Thor, right? He gets his coffee and he's like, I like this. Bring me another smash. Yes, that's how I feel about the jokes in this room right now. I got a request off my chat room to tell a joke, and so here it is. How do you stop an argument between Spider-Man and Batman? You threaten to tell their parents. Yeah, he threatened to tell their parents. All right, back to stage. Soul Trapper, he seems to have more, so let's let him get it out, folks. It's therapy. It's therapy time here.
So I have turkey in one hand and Oreos in the other, right? And I'm walking into the supermarket, but I my left foot in there, right? But I can't get the right foot in because guess what happens? The door shuts on me, man. And no matter how hard I pull, I can't get that right leg inside the supermarket. So what happens to me? These cops roll up and they shoot me in the shoulder. And then what happens? I start bleeding out. But before I bleed out to death, suddenly I turn into a chicken strip. Suddenly I'm a chicken strip laying on the floor. What's the deal with that? What's the deal with chicken, man? What's the deal with chicken strip? Why they got so much bread? What is the bread of chicken? You know? That's a question for the thinkers of the world. Really think about it. What is the bread of chicken? Is it the fur? That'd be crazy. That would be crazy. You're telling me I'm fur? Or what if the bones of the chicken go outside and they harden around the meat? Right? So you're telling me the crunch of a chicken strip is the bone. That's pretty gross, I tell you what. But I love those chicken strips no matter what you say, you know? Chicken strips.
Will do. I'll tell him in just a second.
This boy know what I'm talking about. So like I said, I'm this chicken strip laying on the floor, right? What happens next? I start hip-hopping, jamming and sliding inside the supermarket, and I end up in the chips and soda aisle. I'm just a chicken strip. What am I doing in this aisle in the supermarket?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. That was Soul Trapper. Chicken tendies on my plate, but never early, but never late. Yes. By the way, Soul Trapper, someone named Dylan says hi to you. He's been enjoying your performance on the Twitch. So anyway, yeah, we're changing it up a bit now. I liked how Soul Trapper brought it around back to stories about food again. So we're doing hard times now, folks. Tell us, we want to hear about a hard time in your life that, looking back on it, it seems funny now. No one has harder times than Soul Trapper. So let's bring him back up onto the stage.
You know, I'll tell you what. You know, I have this really embarrassing story that happened probably like third grade, I'd say. You know, it was music class. You know, it's pretty weird class. You know, music. What's the deal with that? I don't know. Why do we have to learn about music? Anyway, in music class, it was show and tell, right? every little kid, every little third grader had to bring in a CD and show the entire class a song. And, you know, the day of, all these kids come in and, you know, they start sharing their songs. They got some rap music, some hip-hop, pop, some rock and roll. The kids are sharing some music that they really like. Well, I'll tell you what. It comes to my turn, and I've gone up in the front of the classroom, and I hand teacher this disc, and I tell him to play the song. And what song did I pick? Well, let's see. You ever watch that old, very, very old Christmas movie, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Yes.
Well, I think that's the name of the movie. I don't know. It's one of those.
Yeah, that's the name of it.
Stop. Yeah, but it's one of them. There's a bunch of those like really old stop motion Christmas movies. Well, in one of those movies, there's a song where some mystical creature is telling this kid, "Hey, you're feeling down? Well, guess what? All you need to do is put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door." And so that's the song I picked, and all these kids are laughing at me, and it's just really embarrassing. And hard times.
Yeah, man. Third grade, man. That's a rough year, man. I remember something that happened to me in third grade. So we have a spelling test, right? And I'm already not very good at spelling anyway. And in third grade they don't have a written test for some reason. They make you stand in front of the room, and the teacher asks you words, and then you got to spell them out loud in front of everybody. It's a huge social anxiety thing going on. And I have the whole time these kids up on front of the, not on stage but in front of the class, and they're spelling out these words, and I gotta piss like so bad, right? And I'm like trying not to like interrupt the thing, and I'm nervous about the test, and so I'm like the teacher calls me up, and I'm like can I go to the bathroom first, and then I'll do the thing, right? And then she's like, no, you got to do your test, and then you can go to the bathroom. Well, there's like 4 of us, right, up in front of the class, and so I'm waiting for these like 3 other kids to finish, and then it's like my turn, and the word is king, right? And so I'm like K I, and I didn't even make it through the end, and just like, man, like it's like 5 gallons of piss start like pouring out of my pants like all over the class. It's just like you ever see that movie with the volcano where it goes all over LA? I think it's called Volcano. And it was just like that. It was just like piss everywhere, just like the holy flood unleashed, and then so my mom's got to come to school because my pants are wet, and that lying bitch, she said that I never asked to go to the bathroom. Fuck her, right? So yeah, life's tough. Third grade sucks. Coming up next, it's Clock.
What is going on, everybody? I'm here to tell you a story. Just wowed me. So I'm like 7 years old, and we at the campground. We pack stuff up. We going camping. I'm all excited. I'm like super happy. I'm just like so happy that I start I'm playing with my friends, playing with my brothers after the campsite set up, and there's the lake is down. Like there's not water in the lake. There's just mud everywhere. So we wanted to slide in it, and my mom was like, "Son, you gonna get your clothes dirty." So me and my friends and my brothers, we just stripped butt naked. I'm telling you, butt skin naked, and go sliding around in the mud. And ever since, I swear that mud had some devil juice in it that stumped my penis growth. And now I got like 2 inches flaccid, 3 inches hard. And that's my story. Literally hit rock bottom.
Well, there's nothing wrong with a little dangle in your jangle, I always say. All right, coming up next, it's Toilet Duck.
Yo, guys. So I've always never been good with women, but when I was in seventh grade, there was this one girl I was crushing on. And we all know that notorious friend zone shit. Oh, God. I had to drop her like a sack of potatoes. But here's the thing. She kept harassing me. Like, she's like, why you stop talking to me and shit? And like, she's in it for the free food. So what I did, at this time, I'm 31. So at this time, we had MySpace. Anyone here familiar with MySpace?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So on MySpace, she had like pictures of her, and, I'm doing air quotes here, boyfriend. And so what I did is I made my own MySpace page with music from Justin Bieber and a pink background, made a fake chick. Her name was Jennifer. She was 16. She liked to wear sundresses. She's new in town. She's naive, but not afraid to try anything once. And I started fake flirting with this girl's quote-unquote boyfriend. At this point, she is sitting around the area, and I hear her crying that her boyfriend's cheating on her online. I'm just sitting there smug like a motherfucker. When I'm down, I go down punching. Okay, guys? Learn that lesson, and learn it quick.
All right, yes. So that's what you do when you get stuck in the friend zone, folks. You make a fake profile of an underage girl and then flirt with
And you have sex with their boyfriend.
You have sex. Yeah, have sex with their boyfriend. You know, here's the part. This is the, you know, you said you weren't good with women, man. I believe it. So this started, you got in the friend zone in 7th grade, and then you finally came up with this ingenious plan on 31.
I was banging chicks at 7th grade.
I was still in 7th grade when I came up.
I was banging chicks in 7th grade.
All right.
I was buying condoms and growing them.
Did you also smoke dank loud and yell at your mom for not?
No.
Nice.
No. She didn't call me
love it.
420 Edgelord. And I smacked that hoe. Made her give me my milk. I played Call of Duty. That was my middle school year.
All right.
No, I smoked that grape kush.
All right.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, we all love the kush. All right. Coming up next, it's Soul Trapper, the man with the hardest times around.
He looks like he beat
Alright.
his wife.
That was the hard time in my life. That is real. Okay. So speaking of hard times, if you were here probably about 6 hours ago, this one's for you. I'm a homeless man with a turkey sandwich in one hand and some cream Oreos in the other hand. I step into the supermarket and I become a chicken strip. I'm a chicken strip on the floor of a supermarket. I go to this chips and soda aisle, right? And I find a nice 2 liter of Coke. And with all my strength, I push those chicken bones outside my strip, right? And I twist that top. And I jump right in. I'm this thin, nice, tasty piece of KFC chicken strip. And I just jump into this Coke bottle. What do I turn into? Because this was a magic Coke bottle. I'm a chicken strip, and then I turn into a wife beater. And I beat my wife, and I go to jail. And that's how that story ends, sir. Don't beat wives.
All right. You know, that was the twist. That was a twist I was not expecting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we talk about hard times, man. Like, you know, right now, this is a hard time for me. I mean, I'm getting older. My birthday's coming up. I'm about to be 40, right? And the getting old is tough, man. You know, I'm getting hair. You know, here's the thing. Like, a lot of people think puberty is tough, but this is what they don't tell you. They don't tell you that puberty never ends. You just kind of get used to it, and it kind of just keeps going. You just get more hair coming out of all sorts of strange places. You know, I'm starting to look like some kind of Star Wars character. I got more hair in my ears than Yoda, and I got a bad case of Chewbacca going on. You know, like 40 years old, and I got to like get my roommate to shave my back so I can go to the club and like still not get laid. It's terrible. All right, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Coming up next, Clock.
Well, I am here to tell you about a very real story. So, this is a lot of why I really hate women in general. So, started 8th grade. Really liked this girl. Her name was Cam. And I liked her a whole lot, and she friend-zoned me, and I never noticed it. I chased her for 3 years. 3 years to find out that she was just playing me the whole time. And that's the end of my story.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I guess we're running out of stories, folks, huh? That's where it's going, huh? Man, you know, talk about hard times, man. Like I've been having a hard time finding some work lately, so I've been working for Postmates. These guys are terrible, man. Like you don't even make minimum wage, man. And I'm so poor. Like the other night, I had to open up my fridge to heat my house. All right, you know, and let me ask this: why is it that we can't buy alcohol between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m.? Whose idea was that? That's like when you need alcohol, right? You know, like that's when you're gonna go to the store and pick up some more. You know what I'm saying? Because like, god damn, you know, life's rough, and why would you want to deny someone a drink in the middle of the night when they're up? and they're having a rough time, and they just need to like mellow out, and it's just like, nope, sorry bro, you're just gonna have to like get over your shit in the morning, I guess, Like, and what's the logic behind it? It's like I think it comes back to like being a Christian nation, because like they're like, man, we can't have a bunch of drunk people between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. because like China on the other side of the planet, they're just waking up, and that's like 3 billion people, and God's got to like watch over all of them, and he can't deal with us Americans. We gotta go to bed or something. I don't know what it's all about. Anyway, anybody else want to tell a joke? If not, we're gonna listen to the music. We're gonna listen to the music. Who's got a joke? Anybody? Going once, going twice.
I don't have any hard times. I'm privileged.
Oh, he's privileged homeless man over here, ladies and gentlemen, with his turkey Oreo sandwich. All right, music time.
How's everybody doing?
Pretty good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing
all right. Do. All right. God damn it. All right. Let's talk about this. Maybe I should change the name of the room or something. What do you think we should change it? No hard times around here, man. Like, I'm going through my joke book here, and you might not believe this, but actually I write all my own jokes except for the ones I steal from Mitch Hedberg. But like I say, he's not using them, so I might as well. You know what I'm saying? My neighbor, he's banging on the wall, and I'm like, I don't know if there's a door on your side, but on my side, got nothing. You're gonna have to come around. All right, Mitch Hedberg, he's not using it. All right, here we go. Oh, Soul Trapper, he wants to come up. All right, Soul Trapper, please tell us something funny.
You guys want to know what the best film franchise in the history is? The Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's right, boys.
No. No more Marvel Cinematic Universe. We did like an hour and a half of the Marvel Cinematic. I love you, Soul Trapper, but no more Marvel Cinematic Universe. Oh, well, you should have been here earlier then, You think you got a Marvel joke? No. Hey, listen, you can go on my Twitch. You can go on my Twitch channel, same name, Captain Trips 2012, and you can hear all about Soul Trapper's Marvel Cinematic Universe experience, and just go to the videos section. I recorded it all, and you can hear all that Soul Trapper has to say about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There's over an hour and a half of it, all right? So,